You check the date, and for a second you think it's wrong. July. Already. Wasn't it just January? Weren't you just making plans for this whole year? You didn't lose track of a week. You lost track of half a year, and you didn't even feel it go. So here's something you've felt your entire life but never actually said out loud. Why did one summer as a kid feel like it lasted forever, and now a whole year can vanish in a blink? Now, you've probably already got an answer ready, because everyone does. A year is just a smaller slice of my life now. When you're 10, 1 year is 1/10 of everything you've ever lived. By 50, it's 1/50th. Same year, smaller fraction, so it feels shorter. And that's true. It's real. Psychologists even have a name for it. Proportional theory. But it's not the part that's actually doing this to you. Because that theory says time should fade smoothly, a little faster every year, gradual and even. And that's not what this feels like, is it? It feels like it snuck up on you, like a whole season just didn't register. So something else is going on, and it has nothing to do with math. Here's the thing nobody tells you about your sense of time. Your brain doesn't have a clock. There's no little timer in there ticking off the seconds, so when your brain wants to know how much time has passed, it does something strange instead. It counts memories. New experiences, new places, new faces, new firsts. Every one of those gets written down in detail. And later, when you look back, your brain measures how much time passed by how much got written. A stretch full of new memories reads as long. A stretch with nothing new to write reads as almost nothing. It's basically storage. A day packed with new files feels huge in the archive, and a day that just copied yesterday's file gets compressed down to nothing. So think about what that means for a kid. When you're young, everything is a first. First day of school, first time on a bike, first time you got in trouble, first time you saw the ocean, first friend, first heartbreak. Your brain is writing constantly, every single day dense with new files. That's why a childhood summer felt endless. It wasn't longer, it was just fuller. And now? Now you wake up, same room, same commute, same screen, same lunch, same drive home, and your brain looks at the day and goes, I already have this one. And it writes nothing down. So here's the part that should unsettle you a little. The year didn't go fast, your brain just didn't record it. That blink you felt? That wasn't speed. That was a blank tape. And it gets worse, because it's not just that you're making fewer memories. The machine itself is slowing down. A researcher at Duke University named Adrian Bejan found something almost eerie. As you age, the actual rate your brain processes mental images drops. When you were young, you took in more mental snapshots per second, more frames, and now you take fewer. It's like your whole life is being filmed at a lower and lower frame rate. Fewer frames, same clock, and low frame rate footage plays back fast. And at the same time, quietly in the background, your dopamine is falling. Dopamine is the chemical of new things, novelty, reward. Ooh, what's that? And it turns out dopamine is part of how your brain keeps time at all. So as you get older, you make less of it. So line it up. Fewer memories written, fewer frames captured, less of the chemistry that makes a moment feel like it mattered. 3 separate systems, all pulling the same direction, all quietly turning down the volume on your own life. And nobody warns you it's happening, because it doesn't feel like losing anything. It just feels like Tuesday. Now sit with the uncomfortable version of this for a second. A life that feels fast is, mechanically, a life you are not remembering. The speed isn't time running out. It's you, on autopilot, filing nothing. But, and this is the part that actually matters, that also means it isn't fixed, because the tape thickens the second you give it something new. Think about the last time a single week of travel felt longer, looking back, than the 2 months of normal life right before it. Same number of days, but one was wall-to-wall new, and one was a loop. That's the mechanism, handing you the answer. Novelty. A different route home, a place you've never been, a skill your hands don't know yet. Anything your brain is forced to actually write down. You can't stop getting older, but you can decide how much of it gets recorded. So, check the date again. The year isn't disappearing. You just stopped writing it down. And now you know how to start.